Sending play invoices to your clients. Let me show you how to create a clean and professional invoice using Canva on your phone. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I share Canva tutorials, graphic design tips and content creation apps that helps you to create professional designs like a pro. In this today's video, I will show you how to design a professional invoice in Canva that looks clean, Bluetooth, and is easy to customize for every client. Now let's start. When you open your Canva homepage, you click on the template at the bottom and you click on the search and you type invoice to search for various templates that you can always customize right here on your Canva mobile phone. And when you want to customize any template, make sure that you choose a free one if you haven't subscribed to pro version. But if you have subscribed, you can choose any type of template for you to customize. And if you are planning to have access to Canva Pro team, you can check the link in the description to have access to pro version on Canva, whereby you join my team. Now let's get started. I've already typed my invoice in the search bar. Then here is the various templates of the invoice that I can customize, either free one or the pro one. Now I will click on this search for and go to customize the invoice. Here is our invoice that we want to customize. A clean invoice creates a better impression and make your business looks more professional. Now let's start to customize the template. The first thing for you to do is to rename the template. And how can you do that? You click on this three icon before the download button at the top right here to rename your template. The next thing to do is to upload your logo. You resize it, you place it at the top, because adding your logo strengthens your brand and help clients recognize your business instantly. So I will delete this one to replace it with my own logo. You can always import your logo from your phone, and if you have imported the logo before, you can click on the upload and use the logo instead of clicking on gallery again to import your logo. So I will scroll down to my brand. Clicking on brand means that I've already uploaded everything that relates to my brand, adding the logo, the brand color, the pictures, and every other thing. Because if you are a business owner, if you subscribe to the pro version, you have access to upload your logo, and anytime you want to make use of it, you can always click on the brand to add your logo for easy access. So here is our logo. So let me click on BG remover. Okay, let me pick it up. Then I will resize it. You can see now that I've resized the logo. Next, we change the color to our own brand color. Let's do the before and the after. So let me click on this first. Let me duplicate. So you can see the before of the template and when after you have customized the template. So I will click on this to change the color to black, to blue. For me to have access to every element, all I have to do is I will scroll down to the layers. Then I will click here. I will change the color to blue. Then I will go to the layers again to look for another element. So like this one, like this. I will go to the color, change it to blue again. So this place too, I will change the color to, let me choose a sky blue for this. Let me choose blue again because the blue was used. So this middle, I will change the color to, let me use sky blue. and this place too. I will change the color to sky blue. Now let's start changing the text, and if the font on the text you don't like it, you can as well change the font text on the template that you are customizing. So the invoice date, let's click on edit and let's use August 5th 2026. So I will also edit the due date. Next, I move to B2, so you can always change it. Then you change the, go back, you change the date, the address rather, change the address. See, you change the phone number. Now we move to description of the item, so I will click on the number 1. This is just for sample. Then I will click the price. Then I will click on edit again. So how many quantity? So you change the quantity. Maybe it's 1. Maybe it's on edit, you change it to 1 again. But if there are more than that, it depends on the kind of invoice that you are sending to the client. So you change the total. The total will still be the same because the quantity is 1, but assuming the quantity is 2, which means you are going to times 2 the price to give you the total. So one will still be 150. You add your tax. You add your total. So after that, you add your payment method. So all you have to click on each text, then you click on the edit, and you also add your terms and condition. So after that, let's change the address right here and the email. Every element on the invoice that you are going to customize, you replace the client's name, company, invoice number, date, due date, because keeping your invoice organized make it easier for both you and your client to track payments. You clearly list every service, like I've already done it. You clearly list every service or product that you are charging to avoid a confusion. And don't forget to add your payment method to make it easy for your client to pay you by displaying your payment details clearly. Using your brand color gives your invoice a professional and consistent look. You can see how we change the brand color first before we started replacing all the text on the template. So after I've done that, you add your signature, you add your name as the manager or the director, and this is before and this is a after. And after you are done customizing your template, and don't forget, you can see that they've already leave a space for you to add more items. You can see the remaining 3 space. So if your product is more than that, all you have to do is you can shift down all the text so that you can carry more items that you want to add with the price, and you add the total. So after you have done customizing your invoice, you click on the download button at the bottom right here, and when you want to download your invoice, you download your invoice as a PDF before sending it to your client for the best quality. So you click on the download. You can see the file type is already in the PDF standard. There you click on select pages, you click on the current page, which is page 2, and you click on the download. And that is how to create a professional invoice using Canva Mobile. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what Canva tutorial you would like to see next. Thank you. Bye.